If you're thinking about moving to Huntsville, Alabama in 2026, there are a few things nobody is telling you, and honestly, they can make or break your experience here. Everyone talks about the jobs, the growth, and how great Huntsville is, but what they don't tell you is how fast things are changing, what areas you should actually avoid depending on your situation, and the mistakes people make when they relocate here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the real truth about moving to Huntsville, the good, the bad, and the things you need to know before making a decision. And if you're relocating here for work, upgrading your home, or moving your family here, this is going to save you a lot of time, money, and stress. But before we jump in, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Huntsville or Madison, Alabama, my name is Justin Forehand, and this is what I do every single day. I help a lot of people just like you, especially relocating professionals, military families, and move up buyers, make a smooth transition into this area. We have people reaching out to us every single week asking about neighborhoods, the school zones, new construction, and the timing in the market. So if that's you, feel free to reach out. You can click the link in the description to schedule a call with me to discuss your real estate goals and needs. All right, getting into it, we're going to go over 6 things. The first one is Huntsville is growing fast, and that changes everything when it comes to buying a home here in Huntsville. One of the biggest things nobody tells you is how fast Huntsville is growing and how that impacts your move. The job market is exploding. You got defense, tech, and engineering, but with that growth comes traffic, rising home prices, and competition, especially in desirable areas. A lot of people move here expecting a small, quiet town, but Huntsville is quickly turning into a mid-sized city with big city demand in certain pockets. What this means for you is that timing matters, and more importantly, location matters, depending on your lifestyle and where you'll be working. The second thing is not all areas are the same. Another thing people don't realize is how different areas can feel. Even though everything is labeled Huntsville, you got Huntsville City, Madison City, and surrounding areas like Harvest and Owens Crossroads, and each one offers a completely different lifestyle. Madison is typically where a lot of families relocating here end up, especially if schools are a priority and you want more of the suburban type feel. Huntsville has more variety. They have established neighborhoods and newer development, but also more variation in commute times, school zoning, and just overall vibes. So when people say, I want to move to Huntsville, the real question is, where exactly? The third thing is new construction. New construction is everywhere, but there's a catch, because one of the biggest draws to this area is new construction, because there is a lot of it. You can find brand new houses at price points that are still more affordable than a lot of other markets, especially if you're coming from somewhere like DC or Colorado. But here's what they don't tell you. Not all builders, neighborhoods, or locations are created equal. Some areas are growing so fast that infrastructure, traffic, and even nearby amenities are still catching up. So new construction can be a great opportunity, especially for move-up buyers, but you want to be strategic about where you buy, just not what you buy. Moving on to number 4, is the commute times matter more than you think. On a map, everything in Huntsville looks close, but in reality, your commute can vary a lot depending on where you live, especially if you're working on Redstone in Research Park or one of the major contractors here. Certain areas will make your life much easier than others. A 15-minute difference in commute might not sound like a lot, but over time it adds up, especially with the continued growth in the area. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. They buy a house that they love, but don't think about their daily drive. So when you're planning your move here, always look at the big picture, not just the house, but how it fits into your daily life. All right, 5th thing is the move up opportunity for people relocating here. Most people miss this. If you're coming from a higher cost area, this is something you definitely want to pay attention to. A lot of people move here thinking that they'll buy something similar to what they have now at their current location, but what they don't realize is that there is actually an opportunity to upgrade here. You can often get more space, newer construction, better layouts, and more features for your money compared to other markets. This is why Huntsville is so attractive for families looking to move up into the next level home. The key is to knowing where to look and how to position yourself in the market so you don't miss out. All right, 6th thing. Lifestyle is different, but in a good way. Huntsville has a very unique lifestyle. It's a mix of high-level careers with a more relaxed, family-oriented environment. You've got great outdoor activities, strong community feel, and a pace of life that's a lot different from other major metro areas. Depending on where you're coming from, it can also feel slower, especially when it comes to nightlife or certain other amenities. But for most families and professionals, it's actually a big positive, but something you got to be aware of going in. The people who love Huntsville are usually the ones who look for balance between opportunity and quality of life. And so those are the 6 things. If you're serious about moving to Huntsville, the next video you should watch is my in-depth map overview of Huntsville. This video is right here. This video is going to help you learn the layout of Huntsville and Madison and maybe start to find the area that you would want to call home. So go ahead, click on the video right here, and I'll see you over there.